Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. It's Wednesday. We got a brand new week of racing here at Gulfstream Park, but the Rainbow Six carryover is still here and it continues to grow. It is almost $1.2 million today. That is up for grabs starting in race number 3. So let's get right to the card. Here are the track and weather conditions. The main track is good and the turf course is firm. Wednesday's first race is a $16,000 claimer. 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won 2 races, will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. No scratches, but 1 jockey change. Gabe Saez will be piloting the 7 Victory Mast.
They're at the post. Racing at Gulfstream. Off a step slow was Mr. Kitten. From the center, that's Roars More and Call Up the Chief would begin nicely. Swanee Sun and I Will from down toward the inside. And now ducking over to save ground is the favorite Victory Mast. Sammy Maudlin is caught wide to the first turn run, 2 lengths better than Tritonian. And after a subpar beginning, Mr. Kitten is last of all as they bend around the opening turn. With the lead, it's I Will, leads at a half a length from Swanee Sun in second. Down to the inside, it's Victory Mast with Roars More on the outside. From between horses and now racing fifth is Call Up the Chief, a length better than Sammy Maudlin, then Tritonian, and 5 lengths to Mr. Kitten. They moved down the backstretch after the initial quarter went in 25 seconds flat, and Swanee Sun is on to take the lead from I Will. Racing up on the outside is Roars More. Behind the speed is the odds-on choice Victory Mast, racing fourth within 2 of the lead. Sammy Maudlin and Eddie Castro covering a bit of ground, but in touch within 2.5 of the top. Then it's a length back to the inside, Call Up the Chief, followed by Tritonian, and still nothing from Mr. Kitten. They went a half mile in 49 seconds flat, and they kick to the far turn. Swanee Sun has the lead 3/4 of a length, working off the fence. Here's Victory Mast up into a joint second with Sammy Maudlin taking it to him on the outside. 2 lengths back to Call Up the Chief and Roars More, and they move to the top of the stretch. Sammy Maudlin gets first run on the favorite and now has the lead by a length. Victory Mast between horses tries to kick with him. Down to the inside and racing third is Swanee Sun with I Will, and they're at the top of the stretch. Now Saez gets working on the favorite, and on the inside, Victory Mast up for a short lead. I Will is resurgent, and Sammy Maudlin is right up on the outside. Sammy Maudlin and Victory Mast to settle the score. Sammy Maudlin ahead in front. Victory Mast is not going down without a fight, but Sammy Maudlin doing the better work. Sammy Maudlin won. From Victory Mast second, then I Will in 1:43 and 2.
Sammy Maudlin gamely outduels Victory Mast to take the first race. Eddie Castro was aboard for owner and trainer Tino Attard. Sammy Maudlin paid $10 to win. And that'll take us right to the second race. This is a maiden special weight. 3-year-olds and upward will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're up. Favorite Have a Good Laugh begins nicely and goes looking for the lead. Down toward the inside, Sun Magic showing speed. Social Roy splits horses. These 3 are quickest. They're a length better than Fox Chase on the outside. High Quality Prince between horses and rushing toward the inside. It's El Gari River now moving to challenge. El Gari River is third and Headstrong behind the lead. Then it's a gap back to a length of the outside trailer is Highland Warrior as there's a half mile to go. At 2-1, the leader is Sun Magic and Edgar Prado by a length and a quarter. El Gari River is keen for the Bug Boy with Have a Good Laugh on the outside. Social Roy is between horses, 2.5 in front of Fox Chase, then High Quality Prince. Highland Warrior is last as there's 5/16 to go. With the lead, Sun Magic arrives at the top of the stretch after a 22 4/4 time, confidently handled by Edgar Prado and leading the way. Have a Good Laugh is asked to do some running by Castro second. Weaving off the fence from the outside is High Quality Prince, and staying inside is El Gari River, and they're at the top of the stretch. Half mile, 46 and 2, and Sun Magic's just galloping on the lead. Sun Magic and Edgar Prado under a hand ride and moving clear. Battles for the balance led by Have a Good Laugh and on the outside High Quality Prince, but no doubt about the winner. Sun Magic's wrapped up in 4 in front. Have a Good Laugh second in front of High Quality Prince, then El Gari River in 1:10 and 3.
Sun Magic impresses in the second race. He breaks his maiden in his second career start with Edgar Prado in the irons. Gustavo Delgado was the winning trainer for owners Passion Stables, Inc. Sun Magic returned $6.80 for his victory. And after the race, winning jockey Edgar Prado gave his impressions of the colt.
Well, that wasn't really the instruction, but it worked out beautiful. And the horse wasn't the lead last time, and I kind of failed a little bit last part. So today we tried something different, but he come running out of the gate, and he used to take me there the first part of the race. So I let him do his own thing, and he feel great. I mean, I have a lot of horse left in the stretch, so yeah, he looks good.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Point of entry would not be denied. And they're into the stretch. Point of entry's taking the lead.
Point of entry, a 2-length lead.
It's point of entry taking the lead. Point of entry will go to the Breeders' Cup on a 5-race winning streak.
5-time Grade 1 winner from a deep Phipps family with the pedigree and physical to become the heir of Dinah Former. Point of entry. Standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. Let's get to the third race, a $35,000 maiden claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch both of your main track only participants here. Those would be the 12 and the 13.
And they're up. Double Work was a step slow. Lady Master wasn't. She was away very well and goes looking for the lead, and she's established a 2.5-length cushion already in the run of the first turn. Carter Regia comes away in the top flight, so too does Got a Chance to Dance. Sent wide on that turn is Sexual Appeal, and down to the inside, Angel of Love, as they sort themselves out for position around the first turn. Lady Master taken hold now by Christian Dominguez, but she's still on top by 4. Our Azure is now 3 wide and a joint second with Got a Chance to Dance. Then down to the inside, it's Angel of Love, a length better than Carter Regia. Toward the outside, Sexual Appeal. Toward the inside, that's Queen Carla. It's a stretch of 2.5 lengths back to One and Done with Geminade on her outside. Another length back toward the inside to Saver's Choice, and it's a distance about 15 lengths to the trailer. First timer Double Work will have to do some. She's last of all and 25 off the lead. They won a quarter in a sharp 23 seconds flat, half mile in 46 and 2. Lady Master not letting up. She leads it by 2. On the outside, Got a Chance to Dance is second. Down to the inside, it's Angel of Love now third. Then Carter Regia worked on by Castrowell fourth in front of Our Azure. Then Queen Carla, One and Done, Geminade, Sexual Appeal, and Saver's Choice. And now trying to make touch from the back is Double Work, and they run to the top of the stretch. Lady Master engaged on the outside by Got a Chance to Dance, and Got a Chance to Dance, and Edgar Zayas under pressure, but just took the lead. Lady Master is back to second. Angel of Love is now third. Carter Regia, Geminade, and toward the inside, it's Queen Carla coming on. 1/8 of a mile to go. Got a Chance to Dance is on top by 2. Carter Regia begins to make up ground outside of Angel of Love. She'll get into sack. Whoa! Coming to the finish, Angel of Love won it. Angel of Love from Carter Regia in 136 and 3.
Angel of Love gets up in the third race. Miguel Vasquez was aboard for trainer Mohamed Jehaludi and owner Daniel Alvarado. Angel of Love returned $31.20 to open up today's Rainbow Six. The fourth race is a $12,500 claiming event. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won 2 races, will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. No scratches but 1 jockey change. Edgar Prado will be aboard the 4 Rona Daytona.
And they're up. From the outside, Queen Yelena wins the break. In the center, Rona Daytona moves to challenge, and down to the inside, Little Smarty Pants moving up. And toward the rail, that's Climate Change in the run out of the chute. Little Smarty Pants, Climate Change, and Rona Daytona. They're the top 3. Off their flank is Go Standy Go from 4th. Then to the outside, it's Miss Leneni with Miss Visconti right there with her end on the inside. And splitting horses now Rosie's Faith. Rosie's Faith is only about 1.5 lengths off the lead as they're tightly knit, all except for Queen Yelena, who broke well but is now outpaced. She's about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead, and farther back, Jill's Comprise. Jill's Comprise not being persevered with at the back. There's a half a mile to go in the race. They move to the far turn after a 23 and 2 opening quarter. Climate Change leads by a neck. Rona Daytona ratchets up the pressure while second. 3 wide out there, and coming on third is Go Sandy Go. 2.5 lengths back to Rosie's Faith, and it's Miss Visconti. And moving to the top of the stretch, Climate Change is still there. It's Climate Change in front by a neck. Rona Daytona is second. Go Sandy Go on the outside is now third. Rosie's Face is 4 wide. wide, but she's coming on from fourth. And then from the backfield trying to unwind his little smarty pants, and they race to the top of the stretch with the lead. It's still Climate Change by a length from Rosie's Faith, who's into the clear, and here she comes now. Rosie's Faith on the outside, now up for the lead. Climate Change is back second, then back to third is Go Sandy Go, and back fourth is Rona Daytona. Climate Change digging in gamely under Rodney Sudine. She's coming right back, and Climate Change is gamest of all. Rosie's Faith second, Go Sandy Go third, and Rona Daytona in 1:25 and 4.
We've got another duel to the wire. This time, Climate Change prevails in the fourth race over Rosie's Faith. Rodney Sudine was in the irons. He's aboard for the second straight victory with Climate Change for trainer Stanley Gold. The winning owners, Jacks Are Better Farm, Inc. Climate Change paid $4.60 to win.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents three-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
The fifth race is a $35,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 11 and the 12. Also, Jose Caraballo will be aboard the 1, Gray Bow.
In the center, Powerline wins the break with Dreamin' of Clarice moving to challenge down toward the inside. Sustainability comes away in good shape. Sustainability is away in the top flight, racing a length behind the early leader, Powerline. Out 3 wide to the turn is Wild Praise, a length and a half in front of Southern Stroll with Gray Bow down toward the inside. Gray Bow's a length and a half clear of Don Terso Q. He has a length and a half on Malzahn, who's a bit keen. Down to the inside, that's Eduardito. And far back, Wildcat Runner. Wildcat Runner's actually being eased at the back. Race time favorite, Wildcat Runner, is out of the race. Opening quarter, 23-1. Down the backstretch they go, and Powerline is left alone up top. He's on top by 2.5 lengths. Dreamin' of Clarice is second. Sustainability is now third. Wild Praise is fourth. On the outside in Southern Stroll, fifth. Gray Bow unhurried for Caraballo inside sixth. Length back to Malzahn, then to the inside Don Terso Q, then Eduardito as they move past the half mile and take it to the far turn. They went a half mile in 46-3 or 46-4 after a 23-1 quarter time. Powerline still does the heavy lifting. Here's long shot Dreamin' of Clarice coming to call second. Sustainability's had a good trip for Prado down inside with racing room from third now. Working harder on the outside is Southern Stroll and gearing it up from the back. Here's Eduardito. Inside lane for Gray Bow trying to find clear passage. Meanwhile, Powerline still in front. 3/4, 1:10-4, and Powerline wheels for the judge, 3 on top. Sustainability comes off cover now to try to get after him. And here's Eduardito down the outside. Gray Bow's up the fence. Now on the outside, Eduardito at 8-1 to strike the lead. Powerline in tight. Sustainability had to check. Gray Bow's up the fence. Eduardito wins. From Powerline, Gray Bow, and Sustainability in 1:35-1.
Eduardito streaks by the frontrunners to take the fifth race. Tyler Gaffleone was in the irons for trainer Gustavo Delgado and owners Top Racing, LLC. The sixth race is a $16,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds and upward will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 9, the 14, and the 15. That means the 13, Empire Road, gets in. Also, Jesus Rios will be aboard the favorite, Toho Pecaliga, and Diego Gomez will be on the 10, Rapid Lightning.
And they're up. Majestic Z was a step slow. From the center, Toho Pecaliga, as expected, is sent to the front by Jesus Rios. From the outside, Rememorar is showing speed. Very Colorful is also away on the top flight. So too, Rapid Lightning into the run to the first turn. Down to the inside, it's Wall Street who saved ground and moved all the way up into a joint second, chasing Toho Pecaliga. Toho Pecaliga taken hold here by Rios. Strong hold, too. Leads at 3/4 of a length. From Very Colorful, who's now second. Wall Street to the inside. Out wide on the course is Rememorar. Between horses, it's Rapid Lightning. Then it's a length back, drafting behind behind the early pace setters is I Feel Great. I Feel Great's a length and a half in front of both Mace Away and Our Mystical Man. Then it's another length toward the inside, and in tight there is Speed Reed. In between horses Majestic Z with Spellbreaker. Stretch of 5 to Empire Road at the back of the pack as they run to the far turn. They went through the opening quarter in 23 4.5 mile and 47 1. The leader Toho Pekaliga, 3 parts of a length, very colorful, and Gaffleone getting after that leader second toward the inside. Wall Street is now third. I Feel Great is next, and winding it up from the back, Mace Away down to the inside and coming on Speed Reed with a quarter of a mile left to go. They're by the top of the stretch run now, and there's 3/16 to go. The leader is still Toho Pekaliga. Rios shakes him up for the drive, and he's in front by 2 after 3 quarters and 11 1. On the outside, I Feel Great is now into second. Wall Street and Very Colorful are next, but in deep stretch, it's Toho Pekaliga. Toho Pekaliga, as the betting favorite, will take him coast to coast and win it by 4. I Feel Great second. Wall Street third. Empire Road did well from far back to get fourth.
Toho Pekaliga is an easy winner in the 6th race. He takes them all the way here with Jesus Rios aboard, who picks up the mount today for trainer Kirk Zadie. The winning owners are Averill Racing LLC and Silver Oak Stable LLC. Toho Pekaliga paid $5.20 to win.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Glad to have you back with us. Here's the 7th race, a $6,250 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward, which have not won 3 races, will be going a mile on the main track. 2 jockey changes to note. Eddie Castro will be aboard the 3, and Luca Panici will be on the 5.
And they're up. Bright Guy was off slowly and veered to the inside. From the outside, Slicka was away well down to the inside, Ludicrous Speed, and there's Tex in the center, and Tex is on the offensive early. He's 2 on top, leaving the chute with a wall of pursuers, including an inside running Forest Friends. From the outside, that's Divine Michael alongside him, and trying to move up now is Midas Terms. He's a joint second for Panici, and behind him, Polish Cowboy, then Ludicrous Speed. Rein back off that early skirmish is Spanish Wink with Slicka on the outside, and after a subpar start, the trailer is Bright Guy. As they race down the backstretch, they're separated by 6.5 lengths. They're chasing the speed of Tex, who leads it by a half a length. Racing second is Midas Terms to the outside, and now third, Divine Michael. Down to the inside, it's Forest Friend. That's Ludicrous Speed on hold for Castro, racing 3.5 off the speed. Then it's Polish Cowboy, a gap of 3.5 to Slicka. Bright Guy is improving to the inside of the trailer Spanish Wink, and they went a half mile in 49 1, and they take it around the far turn. Tex now being asked for quicken up. He's at the 3 furlong point, leading by a neck. Up on the outside, Midas Terms is now second. Here's Ludicrous Speed. The favorite is third, working closer at the 5/16, 3.5 in front of Divine Michael, then Forest Friends and Bright Guy, and they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go now, and on the outside, Ludicrous Speed is up for the lead. In between horses, Midas Terms toward the inside, that's Tex. It's a 2-length margin to Divine Michael, and Slicka running on from the back, but inside the final furlong, this one's over. Ludicrous Speed takes the lead and moves clear. Tex is trying to hold on to second. Divine Michael, Midas Terms, and Slicka on the outside, but Ludicrous Speed's a winner, 6-5 and an open length winner. He's 5 in front in the end. Tex is second, Divine Michael is third. Slicka's in a photo for fourth with Polish Cowboy and Forest Friends in 139 4.
Ludicrous Speed draws off to take the 7th race. He is much the best here with Eddie Castro in the irons. Castro gets his 2nd win of the day for owner and trainer Gary Jackson. Ludicrous Speed paid $4.40 to win. The 8th and final race on Wednesday's card is a $12,500 maiden claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the turf course. A full field of 13 set to go to the post, but 1 jockey change to note. Jose Caraballo will be aboard the 5 Saratoga Lake.
and runners away. Good start toward the inside for Forever Lily, who breaks for the lead. From the outside, Dee's Causeway and Saratoga Lake away in the top flight. Racing on fourth is Bay Road with Gentle Cat to the inside. Then it's a length back from between horses Miss Regal Light in the run to the first turn. The early trailer here is Stella Bluish. They sort themselves out into the first turn run, and Forever Lily leads by 2 to Saratoga Lake in second. Dee's Causeway is now racing in third, a length better than Gentle Cat fourth, followed 3 lengths behind by Bay Road in fifth. Then it's a length back to the outside, Gold Celebrity with Jazz Banjo down to the inside rein. Moving up on the outside in the early, the purple colors there is Street Kitty, and the run down the backstretch. It's a stretch of another 3 lengths back to Green Emerald with Starship Lisa on the outside. Then it's a length back to Enigma, and at the back the trailer continues to be Stella Bluish. Down the backstretch with less than half a mile to go. On top, the leader continues to be Forever Lily after a half mile in 46 and 4, and the quarter went in 23 and 2. Saratoga Lake moves to her second. Dee's Causeway now third. Gold Celebrity winds it up on the outside fourth around Jazz Banjo. Improving with an inside run at Starship Lisa. That's all for Bay Road. Leading the back markers are Street Kitty, but the rest have to get going, and they run to the top of the stretch. Saratoga Lake confronted by Dee's Causeway, Gold Celebrity, Jazz Banjo works off the fence. Starship Lisa from the far outside. Widest of all, elite run coming from Enigma inside the final furlong. The gray, Dee's Causeway just took the lead. Enigma is down the center of the racetrack, gobbling up the ground. Dee's Causeway almost home. Enigma's charging hard. Dee's Causeway drifting. Dee's Causeway hanging on. Enigma second, Jazz Banjo third, then Starship Lisa close for fifth between Saratoga Lake and Street Kitty in 137 and 2.
Dee's Causeway crosses the wire first in the 8th race, but is subsequently disqualified for drifting out and impeding the 10 Enigma in deep stretch. That means Enigma becomes your winner. Jose Alvarez was in the irons for trainer Antonio Sano and owners Monumental Racing, LLC. Enigma paid $49 to win. Hope you had that one on your ticket. And hope you had these numbers on your ticket so you could cash out on our exotic wagers today. The pick 4 of 4 paid $1,889.70. The pick 5 4 of 5 $22.30. 5 of 5 $2,851.25. And the Rainbow 6 of 6 today paid $89,835.78, but there was still no single winning ticket, so the carryover for Thursday stands at $1,270,551.12. There is also a carryover for the second racing day in a row in the Super High 5. That stands at $26,227.09. That's going to do it for Wednesday. Thursday's 8-race card is highlighted by the Blue Heron, an overnight handicap for older horses. They'll be going 7 furlongs on the main track. And local favorite Grand Shores is the headliner in this race. He hasn't run since finishing an incredibly game second to the Grade 2 winning Ballad in the Grade 3 Fred Hooper Stakes back on February 7th. In one of the most exciting finishes of the championship meeting, Grand Shores dueled with Ballad every step of the way and came up just a neck short while getting pinned down on the rail. The 7-year-old gelding has finished first or second in each of his last 13 races. He gives his all every time, and I'm looking forward to seeing him return to the races tomorrow following a brief scare with colic last month before a scheduled start in the Sir Shackleton Stakes. The Jane Sibeli-trained Purple Egg will also run in the Blue Heron. The 5-year-old gelding hasn't been the most consistent of runners, but when he brings his best, he's tough to beat. He was impressive in winning an upper-level allowance here in December, scoring a length victory over fellow Blue Heron entrant Brothers of the Time, but he struggled in the Hooper and then didn't take to the grass in his turf debut. We'll see which Purple Egg shows up tomorrow. A field of 7 will go to the post in the Blue Heron, the 7th race on Thursday's card. I'll see you here tomorrow for that great race and more. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak.